Dear students, today we will do our experiment number 3, experimental verification of Bernoulli's equation. As you know, Bernoulli's equation P1 by rho z plus Q1 square by twice c plus Z1 is equal to P2 divided by rho z plus V2 square twice z plus Z2. So this is the Bernoulli's equation for section 1 and section 2. So basically energy, total energy remain constant. So for this experiment we are supposed to find out this source, this is Q, which is given by A into R by T. A is the area of the measuring tank, which is already given 0.1 meter square. R is the rise of water level in the measuring tank, and small t time taken for R, so that is in second. And velocity of the fluid can be derived by this equation Q by A. What is A? We will give later on. Okay, so A is the small area corresponding to 9 points. There are 9 points are given. Okay, corresponding to that 9 points, you will get the area. This is already given. So finally, this is your total energy E, P by rho z plus E square twice z plus Z, which is equal to constant. In this particular verification, since our experimental setup is in a horizontal position, so section 1 and section 2 will be same. So in that sense, your Z1 is equal to Z2 is equal to, we can assume this is 0 because it has no value. It will completely cut off. Okay, so only main energy remain is rho P by rho z, which is given by hydrostatic pressure. This is your hydrostatic law. This is your H, and V2 square twice. So here Z is nullified by Z1, Z2 because it is same. Okay. So before going to the experiment, for the verification of Bernoulli's equation, you must know certain assumption that the fluid must be steady, incompressible, irrotational, and viscosity should be 0. So here we are taking water as a fluid and try to verify the Bernoulli's equation. So let's perform the experiment. Hello students, this is your experimental setup for the Bernoulli's verification. So if you observe here, this is your tank from where you get the water. We are pouring water here, and this is your bypass valve. Okay, that is the motor is used. This is your centrifugal pump for delivering the water. This is the controlling panel, and water will come from this side and enter here in this tank. After that, it will pass through this venturimeter. This is your venturimeter, and if you observe here, venturimeter, as you know, it is a diversion and conversion area. If you observe here from the top, this is your diversion and conversion. Okay, the diameter is diversion and conversion. For every corresponding value of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 piezometric tubes are available. It is connected here, and you will get area, corresponding area, which is already given. After that, it will pass through this, and this is your measuring tank. This is your measuring tank. So at first we have to start the motor, then water will come from this side, it will move here. Then you have to maintain the level, right? You have to maintain the level such way that it will not come out from this particular tank. To adjust that, at first this is your adjustable valve. From this you will adjust the discharge. You will adjust the discharge. So after that, if it is water is coming out, then we can use this valve to manipulate this. This is bypass valve. Okay. If you observe here, this particular measuring tank, this is the another valve is available. Okay. So before doing the experiment, we close the valve and water will come here. By adjusting this valve, we will get the readings. So here we have to take near about 10 readings, 9 readings for particular discharge. Similarly, again you change the discharge, you will get another reading. Like that you have to take near about 3 to 4 readings. So let's start this one. So slowly water is rising here in a piezometric tube. Now here water level is moving, right? You are not able to see it properly. Okay, the water is pouring here. Water is pouring here. Okay. So you will take the reading here. Those are the level. If you observe, this is the one of the level. This is one of the level. Okay. Now we try to adjust it. Look at here. The water level is almost up. Water level is almost up here. Try to adjust by using discharge valve and this is your discharge valve.
Almost constant under it.
This is almost constant now. The level is almost constant. The level is almost constant. Level is almost constant. Okay. After that we will take the readings, and if you observe here, since it is this here, nine readings you will get. The first one, since it is the diameter is large, so you will get a reading a little bit more. Then it will come down like this way and it will move like this way. So it will become a U shape. Why it is U shape? Because the water passing through the venturimeter, and the venturimeter having a variable area. So look at here. This is your converging, then again it's diverging. That's why. Now we are taking the reading of water level.
15 seconds.
কিমান হৈছে
15 সেকেন্ড
15 সেকেন্ড
centimeter.
9.5 15 second not 9.5
15 second. We are taking 15 second kind of things. Okay.
3 centimeters or
9.5
9.5 centimeters.
Now we are releasing the water. So as I told you earlier, for the Venturi meter, which is already fitted in the experiment, so that is the diversion and conversion series. So here the small a values are already given. Those are the values for 9. This is the 9 point for testing. This is the cross sectional area of that Venturi meter. Okay, and this is the distance from the reference point, which is not essential here actually. Okay, so let's try to see the observation. So students, after doing this experiment, you will get the observation. Somehow it is not possible for us to make a video for whole, all this experiment. It became very lengthy. So that's why in the middle of that we stop and take the readings. So this is the reading. This R value is the level of water rise. We are considering 2 cm, 3 cm, 4 cm, and time taken is 3 point. This is 9.37. Again for 3 cm, 14.27, and for 4 cm, 20.62. Now for the first observation. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. This is the testing level where a piezometric tube is attached. By observing the piezometric tube, you will get this reading: 14.9, 17.9, 17.2, 13, 10, 12.5, 8, 11, 12.3, and 13 for the first observation. Similarly, for the second observation, you will get 15.6, 14.6, like that. And for the third observation, that is for R 4 cm, and time taken is 20.62 second, 25.2, 21.4, 19.3, like that. So this is your observation table. So we are taking 3 readings. After observation table, you will get 3 calculation table for this. 1 for 2 cm, 1 for 3 cm, 1 for 4 cm. So if you consider the first one, so Q you have to find it out. Area A is given already, 1 meter square, and R is 2 cm convert into meter, divided by the corresponding line, you will get the discharge. After that, in the observation table, you have to find out the velocity. How can you find out the velocity? Your velocity V is equal to Q by small a. Small a is already given. For each point, you will get different area. Okay. So here you have to find out the velocity. After finding out the velocity, you have to find out P by rho g, which is equal to your h. But here h is given in terms of cm. You have to convert this one into meter. Okay. You will get V. So you can easily find out V square by twice c. Right. So from this you will get the another table here in this line. Here Z is 0. Z is 0. And this is the equation, as you know. E is equal to P by rho g plus V square twice g plus Z. So by doing it, you will get the value for its corresponding testing point. There are 9 testing points. This is for first observation. Again, you have to perform the same thing for the second observation and for the third observation. After that, you will get three graph. This graph you have to plot. So thank you. I hope you understand the experiment.